One day, only people over 30 years old were allowed to vote. But then, young people have work and pay taxes and follow laws. But they had no say in their leader. They can't vote. Only 30 years old over have right to vote. One day, they decided to change the rules. I have some questions for you guys. Why do you think the young people decided to change the rules?
น่าจะความน่าจะเป็นฝั่งของยามพิโก้ว่าน่าจะต้องแบบว่ามีสิทธิ์เลือกเท่าๆกันกับคนที่อายุ30ขึ้นไป
Right. Young people have the choice to vote too. Okay. This is the lesson that we're gonna learn today. Is the Voting Rights Act. Okay. So before we're gonna do the activity, so you have to learn the vocabulary, the structure, and the text and the passage today that we're gonna learn. Okay. So let's move to our vocabulary. Okay. So before we start the passage, you're supposed to know some good words, alright? There are 2 words that I'm going to teach you today. So I will turn on the audio twice on repeat. I will turn on the audio twice and I would like you guys to repeat after the audio on the second time, okay?
Discriminatory.
Okay, once again.
Discriminatory.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, discriminatory. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Discriminatory, what does that mean? So discriminatory, it's mean when you're in the situations that they choose to treat you differently. Okay, so do you see the example sentence? Many discriminatory. Practice still prevented African Americans. Okay. Let's go to the second one.
Prohibit.
Okay, once again.
Prohibit.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, prohibits, right? What does prohibits mean? It means when you cannot do something. For example, it prohibits if you punch your friend in the face in the class. So prohibits means to stop something from doing something, especially it's used by law. Alright, let's see the example sentence. Voting laws would prohibit discrimination. Okay, voting laws would prohibit discrimination. That is mean, so the voting law do not mean that discriminations happen. Let's recap. What was the first word? Yeah, discriminatory, right? Okay, what about the second word? Prohibits, right? For the grammar parts, we are going to learn about participle passive voice. Let's see what is simple passive voice. So you will see simple passive voice is used when you talk about action that's happened in the past. So let's see the structure. So we're gonna have subject followed by was or were and followed by past participle. What does past participle mean? Verb 3, right? Repeat after me. Subject and followed by was and were. Followed by past participle. Okay, so we have subject followed by was or were and followed by verb 3 or past participle. Let's see the example. The cake was eaten yesterday. So the cake, what is subject in the sentence? The cake, right? And followed by eaten is what? Verb 3. And then they change it to verb 3 because it is in the past. Yesterday, it is in the past, right? And it's going to change into verb 3, eaten, yesterday. What is we change into passive voice? We have by and followed by object, right? So, the first sentence before is the case one isn't yesterday. But we have by. You will see by new on, right? Who eat the cake? New on, right? But sentence before say that the cake just eaten. They don't say who is eat the cake, right? But we have by followed by object, and we on is object. Who eats the cake?
Let's practice, okay? This is the base sentence for you guys. This is a past tense, and I want you to change this sentence into the past tense. We didn't focus on who did this, but focus on the action. That means we need to focus on this one. Homework was given by the teacher. We didn't focus on the teacher now. Focus on homework. What do you think in this sentence is going to be the subject?
Maybe it's homework.
Homework, right? That's correct. Homework is going to be the subject. And then you need to add was over. And what do you guys choose? Was over. And now this is homework is the subject. And you need to use homework was. And then change this one. Change it into verb 3 or verb participle.
He said give.
Give is closely, but it's given. Given. Homework was given, and we can add who gave us by the teacher. Yeah, and this is gonna feel like the homework was given to us by the teacher. That's good, right? Now we know the vocabulary and the form, the past simple, passive form. And now I'm going to teach you about the passage or the text. The text today is the Voting Rights Act, and I'm going to play the audio for you to hear, to listen, and then two times, and then you need to repeat after the audio at the same time. And I'm going to hand out you this passage. Okay, let's hand out. Okay, everybody got the passage now?
Despite gains, many discriminatory practices still prevented African Americans from voting into the mid-20th century, particularly in the South. With the passage of the Voting Rights Act of 1965, the federal government took new steps to directly regulate state-controlled election procedures.
Many practices still prevented from okay. Okay, very good. This passage, they're talking about the unequal thing that happened in the South area. That maybe this is the new modern, the new generation, but have some area that have an equal thing that the black people or the African American people cannot vote, cannot have the right to vote in that area, and they want to change something. They want to change something. The federal government want to change, and that's why they create the new thing that's called Voting Rights Act. That's for our passage, and now we're going to do the content activity called Who Did It.
So let's start with our first activity. It's called Who Did It? Alright, everybody's 1, 2, 3. Who did it? Right? Okay. So before we start the activity, you're supposed to know how to do it. Okay? So I will already have it. Can you show me the passage? Show me the passage. The passage. Ah, okay. You need to read that passage to do these worksheets. So you read the phrases and you answer on who did it. So I will have really short phrases for you, and read it and find who did it. Okay? For example, on the worksheet said the law was changed to allow more citizens to vote. The question is who did it? So the question is who did it? You need to find who changed the law by reading on your passage, right? Who has the right to change the law? It has to be politicians or laws makers. Okay, let's do it. I will pass this for you. It's a pair of words, so you do it with your friends, okay? You send it to your friends on behalf. You send it to your friends on behalf. Thank you. Okay, if you have any questions, you may raise your hand. I will call to you. Left. That's fine. Why you delay it? Okay. And the second one, and the last one, government, federal government. As in 1965, find the number 1965, and try to look for person. A laws maker. The government that can change. Who has a right to change the law? People or the government? What do you think? Okay. The second. Maybe. Let's check the answer together. So first, the Voting Rights Act was passed in 1965. So who did it? What is your answer? Politicians. Do you answer? Federal government. Okay, let's check the answer. Okay, so the person who passed this was the federal government or Congress. Same thing, okay? Let's move to the next activity. Okay, so this is our last activity. Okay, this is called No Vote, No Cry. Okay, but before we're gonna do the activity, you have to know the directions first, right? First, you will get into groups of 5. Group of 5, okay? You will get an A4 paper from me, this sheet, and then you have to choose the problem of border disenfranchisement. So let's see. We have 5 problems. The first one is literacy test in the 1960s. The second one is poll taxes. And the third one is modern voter ID. The fourth one is gerrymandering. And the last one is language learning. After you choose the problem, you have to discuss in your group how to solve the problems within 10 to 15 minutes. And after you finish discussing, you have to present in front of the class. This is your favorite part, right? Okay, so you have 5 problems. What is your guy going to choose? Happen in Thailand. Mostly happen in Thailand, right?
เดี๋ยวบุ้งผีโอเคเดี๋ยวเอาไปไปดีกันเด็กพออยู่ everyone name group is the bungi we use about topic is 1960.
Okay.
It's proven but they were used to prevent African Americans from voting.
They were unfair and very difficult.
Okay. What about the solution? Okay. Thank you. Have a good day. Come on.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today we are going to presentation. We are do that together. So the problem we choose the top one is make watching a luxury. The text was fat free that everyone can to create food. And the second is was used for discrimination.